It's Tuesday morning and the sun is shining. That warm, I've got my shorts and t-shirt on already. So this is the day I'm finally starting to do this water track, which I've been talking about for a while. I didn't post anything yesterday because I was in the office most of the day and I was pricing pipes for this and I was doing other stuff, and I just realised that you guys probably don't want to see me sitting in an office. It's not a very good start, very exciting, but I'll be in the digger today and I'll be fighting, trying to get this water pipe out. That's fine there. Good job. Got a nice big delivery of water pipe. It's 32mm and it's to go 3,000 metres. That's what keep me going for a while, isn't it? So my plan's to start the water track in the nice green field. I'm going as far as you can see at the end of the fields, the green fields there, and then further. It's 1,500 metres in total, but I'm putting 2 pipes in, what makes it 3,000 metres. One's going to one house, one's going to the farm. I'm starting going through the green fields first because our time is running out, as the farmers have lambs in them and they want to grow the grass for silage. So I'm going to be taking the first bit straight down to the roadside and then doing it by the fence the whole way along the road to try and get out the way. To make sure I do it as neatly and tidy as possible, what I'll be doing first is taking the grass off, the turf off, and putting it to one side, then digging and putting material to the other side, and then backfilling it, or the turf further over, so by the end it looks like the turf's there, so it won't make too much damage to the farmers' fields. We want to keep the farmers happy, right? So I've just put a coil of pipe onto this. We've got this contraption. It's like a wheel, it basically spins it out. So my plan is to try and keep it on the trailer and tie it off somewhere and just drive forward slowly. Because I'm just doing it a one-man band, it's easier than trying to roll it out myself. So we'll give it a go and see how I get going. So far, digging wise, that is just unreal to dig. It's just soil and gravel. There's actually sand at the bottom, with the shore being just right there, so we don't have to worry about putting sand or anything down, because that's better than anything you're going to be able to buy. The reason we're digging is because we don't know what we're going to come across later on. As it is so far, there might be rock, there hopefully will not be. Hopefully it's going to be shoreline the whole way, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's get this unravelled and see how I get on. So it should just be as easy as pulling this now. We'll see. got a good length of the water pipe laid out before I finished with Dad, and Graham came to give me a hand. It was so much more helpful than me struggling myself. Then went for my PT session. Man, that was hard. Usually going on Monday, but I went on the Tuesday, and that extra day just killed me. But I'm so glad that I'm sticking at it. Yeah, I'm noticing such a difference and feeling so good within myself as well. So I always get my breath back. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Morning, we're on Wednesday morning, and this morning I'm going to start by backfilling the trench I didn't do last night. I just left a wee bit for the lambs to get up if they had to, and then I've got thousands of metres to get on with. I'm going to do this bit round about the farm first. There's a BT cable there, shock, that I'm going to have to watch out for, so it will take a wee bit longer digging up that by the side of the road all the way up to the house, as the BT runs exactly when I'm going up there, and the farmer wants it as close to the road as possible. So I'm just going to have to take my time and dig that kind of bit. I'm hoping because I'm digging the same way as it, it'll cause me no bothers, but you know what BT are like by now. So what I'm going to do here is just put the sand and gravel back in and the turf on top. Watch how it's done. There's my first section of it filled in. After a wee coat of rain, you'll hardly know that I have been here, and that's what we're going for. I've left it open at the join for here to go under the fence and away up there, but just now that doesn't matter. The main thing is getting through the fields here. I'm on to the next bit now. So lucky, it's like literally sand at the bottom of the trench. It's 800-900 deep. I know what it is in the bucket. I've got tape here. I've been jumping out and checking. Some people put a wee weld in the bucket so when they put it down they know exactly, or a wee bit of spray paint. I've just kind of know with my head where I should be at it anyway. So the first dig I did actually was bang on where I should have been. I'm going to curve this round a bit because obviously the water pipe you can't have at a 45 or a sharp angle, so I'll do a massive big curve right round and then head straight up towards the farmhouse there. Some of you are probably wondering why we're not using a mole. Now we did think about it, and for you, those of you who don't know what a mole is, it's where they just like put in a water pipe and basically what a mole does underground and lays the pipe. The reason is because we have to put in 2 pipes. There's got to be inspection pits. The black 4-inch twin wall will have to put down every 50 metres so they can, the Scottish Water can test it and see that it's the right depth. So we have to do that, the 2 pipes in, and along there it's going to be a bit more big stones in it. I think there's roots and everything as well. Don't get me wrong, I would have loved to use it. This would make my life so much easier, but yeah, this is just what we've got to do just now. Because I'm working at the farm, I'm in a field where the wee lambs are, and I'm just watching the farmer. There's one wee lamb that's just been lying in the sun, and when the farmers went up and tried to get it up, and it got back on its feet, but it looks like it's got twins or something, and the mum's not bothering with one of it, and it's just laid back down, and the other farms came up. Just like a wee story while you're working here. There's plenty to watch and see what's going on, but I hope its wee mum takes it so it doesn't get left alone. And I'm sure the farmers don't want a pet lamb. I mean, I could offer. I could take it in the cab, a wee pal for Dipper. That'd be quite cute, wouldn't it? Once we get another digger here and one of us are going to be completely digging and one's going to be tidying up, I'll be knocking the rotor tilt off. You can probably see it's just catching claws at the back because of the depth I'm having to go. But right now, because I'm just doing it in short bits, it's not going to be worth my while knocking it off and doing that. So the idea is will be one of us will be in front digging, another one will be coming behind backfilling it. It'll make life so much easier for me. I'm getting very close to this this pole, the cable. The telephone pole cable is there, so it's going to come out the bottom there somewhere. I think it'll just swoop up and go up the side of the road there, but still, just need to go a wee bit canny, just in case. So So this one will curve round this way, then I'll take another dog leg off it to go over the road and catch the other pipe that I just put in. I've got all the maps and plans in my head of what I'm trying to do. Turf to one side. And you don't really need a rotor tilt for doing this. I've done it before with a tilty bucket. You can do it without anything, but of course it's going to make it a little bit more easier doing it with a tilt rotator or a tilty bucket. I felt the ground go up a wee bit there. I'm not sure if it's just a big stone or something else. Hopefully just a big stone, because there shouldn't be anything else in this field. There's field drains, but they're further down and the farmer's going to mark them. He says there's 4, so that's good. You can see it's just like gravel. You also don't have to put the turf to the opposite side. Further along there, when the track is going to be so close to the fence, I'll be putting all material on that side. Probably, actually I'll see, because it's going to take longer to backfill it that way. I'll probably still put the soil on that side, to be honest. I'll see how it goes. The farmer wants it as close to the fence as possible, but in your backfill I just want to track along and pull it in. It'd make my life a wee bit easier and faster as well. But you can also put the turf to the back, so take it off and put it over here, and then just when you're backfilling it's fine. You just have to watch, don't throw it too far away from reaching it again. I knew that was coming. Thankfully I have not hit it, I've just skiffed it, and it looks like it's a wee bit further out. Also, it is down pretty deep, and the farmer reckons it was my dad that put it in, so maybe that explains why it is at a decent kind of level. There we are. That's me all done for the day. I didn't get as much as I'd probably like to have done, but I was just cautious digging up the field in case I hit the BT cable again. And again, I want to leave it really nice and tidy for the farmers, so grass, dirt, track. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. It's Thursday morning and it's another beautiful day. I've just started to lay out some of the pipe. So all this is 4-inch duct, and this is what I will sit down in the trench like that and then backfill it. So when they come to inspect the track, it can all be backfilled, and all they have to do is get their tape, slide it down, and they'll see that it is the correct depth, which is 900 it's got to be. So it's a wee bit annoying, so you have to have them every 50 metres and at every join. And the way it is, every join is probably not going to be in the same place, because we've got some 100 metre rows and some 150 metre rows. But I'll do it as best as I can. I'd say I'm about halfway there now, so I'm going to go back down, change my bucket over and start to backfill. As you can see, it's right on the road there and the lambs are about, so I don't want to leave that bit open for too much longer, to be honest.
pipe there. It is so warm. So I've put the window open because I want to enjoy the sunshine, but it's feeling like more aircon kind of weather now. It's roasting. Not that I'm complaining, but I'm sweating. Look at that grass, it's hardly untouched there. I need to tidy up these wee edges here. Oh, I've just had my lunch as well. I've just had a text from Graham. He's away to pick up our other digger. So he's picking up for me and taking it over here. He's taking the Takeuchi because that's the only machine we've got left at home. If not, it'd be the 14 ton, which is just far too big for doing this stuff. So he'll take it and drop it off. He's got to jump between here and his own croft for lambs and calves and stuff. But it'll be a good help for me. One will be digging and one will be backfilling. That's me all done for the day. That's good that Graham got that other machine there. Probably ready to start Monday with both of them. And I finished tidying up this track here. Now it's gym time. It's Friday morning and this morning I've got 2 meetings. I've got one to go and look at a new job, and I've got one to meet with the estate to tell me exactly where they want the water pipe going into their house. So that's what I'll be doing this morning, and then I'll catch up after that. So when I looked at jobs, that was good. I just don't know when. Hey, dips. What is it? I just don't know when we're going to get time to do another one. I've still got some of my merch that I'm going to send away, and I had a message from someone online saying that a wee girl had a bad fall and hurt her face. So I went and bought a card to put in with her t-shirt wishing her well. I'm going to go and buy her some sweeties as well, because we all know everyone loves sweeties. That's what nobody sees. I do stuff like this quite often, because if it wasn't for my followers and fans, I would not be here sharing my story with everyone. So I like to give something back when I can. It's Friday afternoon now and we're down in Glasgow. I've got the kiddies with me. I am going to renew my touchscreen CSCS card. So it's like the health and safety one for my tickets. I've came down to Leggett Shard, Melix's. They've got all the gear up there. They've got the training school next door, so I'm good pals with them. So that's where I've just come to do my ticket. It's Glasgow, it's the nearest place, and it's still 2.5 hours away from me. But we're going to make the weekend out of it and stay at my sister's. So let's see how this test goes. Passed! That's the Friday we wanted. I honestly would hope I would have passed, but some of the questions does like mind boggle you sometimes. But thankfully that's a pass, and that's it for another couple of years. We kindly got shown round at Melix's yard, and the kids got to see all the different items of plant what were in the yard at the moment. Johnny absolutely loves any kind of machinery, and Ellie was getting right involved in it too. That beats being at school any day, I'd say.
Mummy, I want to drive it. I want to drive it, Mum. Mummy, can I have a shot of the dozer?
It's Friday night and I've came to have a quick shot of Melix Group's brand new Takeuchi rubber duck. What a setup it is. We're going to have a wee play about in it, and it's going to be a nice wee finish to my week. Well, that sums my week up pretty well. As always, thanks for the comments, the likes, and for the subscriptions. Remember, hit subscribe to come back next week and see what I'm up to. I finally managed to get that mouthful out there eventually. Only taking me 13 weeks. Thanks again, guys. See you next week.